I think this person, again, only used you for if they came in and out of your life. Like maybe this collective with that lucky in love, you always felt like, you know, this person would come in for love or come to finally choose you. And this person has proven to you time and time again that no, that's not. It was you may feel like that this person too, you know, only views you as very lustful energy. But I'm going to be honest, like I said, go to this entire reading, guys, because this is going to be a very detailed reading. I think that there is a third party involved in this person's life, even currently, because this seems, again, very snaky. And I feel like this collective, you could very much be aware about it. But yeah, healing heart right there. This is kind of given this person always use you. I'm hearing again for lust, but I'm also hearing again, I said part one, it could be that this person always had trouble in the finances field and they could have borrowed money from you. Or I'm also, if it's not money, I'm hearing they could have borrowed things from you and they never gave it back. There is something, but you've always kind of, I think, not saying you want it back or anything like that, but it's like in the past, you've always kind of let it slide because as bad as it sounds, the way this energy is feeling, what hurts you the most is how they use you mentally, emotionally, and physically, not so much materialistically. You could be somebody that's not a materialistic person, but regardless, doesn't digress that that's not crappy at all. But this part, this one night stand thing, I think this bothered you the most, especially with that face your fears. That triggered you more than anything. Tragic comedy. And like I said, for the money or that part could apply, but this one night stand I feel like is the top energy. Effortless attraction, attracting positive things without trying. I'm hearing dark feminine energy this collective has stepped into. I'm going to be honest. You could have very dark hair. Or you could have just dyed your hair darker. If this is your reading, if you are thinking about dyeing your hair dark, I'm hearing do it. That's your confirmation for some of you. The other man and woman, are you kidding me? The competition, someone getting in your way, stealing or taking what's yours, rival. I told you there's a third party energy. I'm going to be honest. I feel like this collective, and again, I'll break down what you're feeling towards this person. Specific, this is still just the overall energy. I think this person in your mind, they've always used you, but they could have gone into a relationship with somebody else and that really triggered you. But again, with that little spiritual and witchy poo-ness out of you and this dark feminine energy, you know how to utilize that into power. I'm not saying it still doesn't trigger you, it still doesn't bother you, or you're still even healing from that. That is okay. This is not a reading about this collective, you're moosawed out. No, it's just more about, I'm hearing you're wise owl, you're smarter than that. You're smarter now. Pop culture influence. Wow. Allows pop culture to dictate or influence reality, creates a distorted view or perception of how the real world operates. 1 second. Sorry, I was hearing a weird noise outside. Anyways, but that could be another thing. There's a reason I'm hearing dark feminine energy. And if you know anything about dark feminine energy, that is an energy of I do not give a flying. And maybe this collective, you know, there again, I'm bringing these details up for a reason. I feel like this collective, you are either about to or you already are embodying who you're meant to be. And I'm getting more physically, whether I talked about the hair, you know, maybe you're doing your makeup differently. You're finally dressing the way you want to, whatever aspect that is. And maybe you've been, and let's be real, especially if I'm talking to a woman. Again, let's be real on this. Us women, we've been told, unfortunately, at a very young age, whether it is our parents or television or the movies we watch or the reality shows that we watch, that women are supposed to look a certain way to be considered beautiful. You've gotten over those standards. That's where I'm saying, like, I'm getting goosebumps again. You're really understanding, like, no, I'm meant to be who I want to be. I don't care what anybody thinks about me, including my purse, including this. This collective, you are a baddie. There is something about you're embodying baddie energy, but you're becoming who you want to be. I don't think, not saying you don't get inspiration, but I don't think this collective, you go out of your way to, like, for example, look like Kardashian material or look like this or no, you embody what you want to embody. And maybe that's something you reflect on with this nasty energy, is maybe you go into reflection of, did I try to mold who I was supposed to be 444 on my timer because of the way I looked? Or, you know, maybe you felt like, I actually saw a TikTok that said sometimes being an attractive person means what sucks about it is being lusted more than loved. And maybe that's how this collective, you view yourself, is maybe you are aware that you're a very attractive person, and there is that, I feel like you're currently healing, and that's where I'm saying you're facing your fears and trying to open up your heart space again. I don't want to be lusted over, I want to be loved, and that is something this person has triggered out of you. And I'm not saying that is right at all, but I think, again, there's a reason I brought up you're wiser now. Sea lioning, that is so weird, sorry. Sea lions could be very significant. Passive aggressive trolling, pretending to be curious but actually wants to harass this person. Let me do one more about that. That's not good. They're spying on you, know somebody's watching you. Dirty laundry, a personal or embarrassing secrets coming out, might harm reputation, sensitive matters. So that's what I'm saying. I think this person's coming over. Veiled threat. What is coming, and that's why I'm saying you're smart in that. I feel like this person's going to come in. I could already tell what they're going to do. Very charming, very charismatic, very open and friendly towards you, but literally they're going to dump their dirty laundry on you. I feel like with the third party situation, there's something crummy going on, but you know, whether you're aware of it or not, I feel like maybe this collective you feel too. And again, I'll get into more how do you feel about this person, but I think in your own right, you feel like maybe this person is doing better in your own right. And that's where I feel like in your mind, you're trying to discard this person. I think you're in the middle of healing, and that is okay. But again, I'm hearing you're still a baddie on that one. Crap, I was losing my train of thought. That could be a sign you could be losing your train of thought right now. You could be feeling very your brain could be very foggy. Nope, I'm not doing this deck. I really want to see now how to really confirm this reading. And again, guys, I tell you, I keep doing this. I'm confirming how you're feeling, not tell you how to feel. Yeah, I'm telling you how to feel about your person now. So if this is not you, no point of watching the rest, okay? Like I said, but I do feel like I said, for this collective, or I'm sorry, about this person, they're going to kind of come to you in a way, kind of like a pity party, almost. Just be careful. Let me see now. How does this person, or I'm sorry. I'm telling you, all of a sudden, something's going on. I was doing fine until right now. My brain has gotten foggy. What the crap? That's what I'm saying. This person doesn't want... I'm telling you. How does this collective feel about this person? Okay. Yeah, social circle, and then rocking horse, indecision, lack of consistency, on and off relationship. I don't think you guys had an on and off like that. That's where I'm saying this person's always came in and out of your life. And that's where I'm saying with that social circle, you could truly feel like that this person's living their best life. They're doing fantastic, whether you're aware of this on social media or even then. I'm going to be honest, I think this collective, this person still triggers you. Again, even though I said part one, you feel calm, cool, and collective like a cucumber. Cucumbers are significant, but even though you feel calm about I feel like this person itself still triggers you. And again, that's okay, because we kind of confirmed in this part and last part, you're still kind of healing from this person. This person messed you up, and more mentally and emotionally and even spiritually, and that is okay. So I'm going to be honest, I think you're kind of doing that. I don't know how to feel about this person. I really don't. In a way, I think you obviously are holding this person accountable, that what they have done is very crappy. It's very, all that sort of stuff. But I don't think you're also at all doing this, I want them back. I want them back. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're doing that at all. It's kind of that, I don't know how to feel about this person. Makes me curious if all the way, yes, you know that this person is snaky, but I think you're about to see the depths of snaky they're about to get you into. Straw into gold, alchemy, receiving what you lost, creating something out of nothing. That's what I'm saying. Because of this person, I think when you think about this person, they push you into your spiritual awakening. They push you into your healing journey. In a way, that's where I'm saying maybe, and again, don't make these details fit. There's something about unicorn energy also I'm hearing as well. You're kind of you can't decide if you're trying to forgive this person or not. I think you're really in the spot of, in order for you to really heal, you need to let them go. And you already know that. Twin flame. Oh, wow. There's a reason I brought up this person could have pushed you in your spiritual way. You could still label this person as your twin. And I always say, just because you look at somebody that like is your twin doesn't always mean you want the back or you should.